Oh, good morning, Harrisburg.
Good morning.
Good morning, Harrisburg.
Good morning.
All right, guys, we had a very, very bad day yesterday. 21 processed sales out of 26, I think, that we hung up. We have 9 sitting in audit. We need 78 more sales this week. I don't like working late Saturdays. And I know, I would only imagine most of you don't. I know Austin and Tori don't mind, but I don't personally. So today, we gotta break 30 sales. Okay? If you guys haven't noticed, Caleb is not in the room, right? Caleb's always here in the morning, right? That boy is in panic mode. What I mean by panic mode is because he's only at $4,000 in revenue, and if we all know Caleb, he's normally looking at $1,500 paychecks, right? So that's the type of person that is successful because he worries about where he's at daily. Daily, and he knows that he only has 2.5 days to get up to 10 grand. Does anybody want to make a bet with me that he gets there? Because I bet he will get there, right? And it's not because of anything else, because he stepped up his game, okay? Now, I'm gonna go through the board. Keep in mind, this is week 2 towards your end of month bonus. Some of you will be very happy. Some of you should be equally as concerned as Caleb is. And Caleb doesn't get the end of the month bonus. So, we have Tori at 2,047. That's a lot lower when the guy broke 8,500 last week. So you got some stepping up to do. Tyran, you're at 3,195. You got a lot of, your future self is not going to be very happy. Now, Justin, 5737, I got to say, give him a hand. Consistent. Very, very consistent. Week in and week out. Week in and week out, he's averaging, and I'm going to do the math, but he's averaging, his paycheck's got to be well over $1,000 every week. Right? Ryan, 1425, you got some work to do. Calvin, 3766, that's good. You're pacing to match last week, which is what you want. You want to pace, okay? Brandon, 1600, you still have 2 in float, okay? So you're pacing, but challenge yourself, man. Get up to that 5,500. Like I said, you guys want to double your paychecks. Austin, 3,059, you got a little bit of work to do. And I know you're trying, you want to get to that $850 paycheck, right? Scott, 2,089, you got some work to do. Summer, 5,850, nice job. Summer, if you don't get to 8,500, honest to God, I would kick myself so hard. I would not go home until I don't get to 8,500. This is your week to shine. Jacob, 1930, you got some work to do. Paul G, you got a lot of work to do. Ton of work. Sarah, nice job. You got a sale? That's not bad. That's great. Paul's got a sale. Nice job. Logan has 3 sales this week. He ain't here, but nice job for Logan. So, guys, you determine your fate. And I say this week in and week out. So when it starts to drizzle, don't worry about it. It's only water. I'm not saying downpour. If it's pouring, look, I don't expect anybody to look like they got hit by a bus. Go knocking on a door, right? But if it's a light drizzle, push yourself. From 4 to 8, we gotta maximize those hours. That last knock, we make more sales in the region between 7 and 9 than any 2-hour block during the day. If you notice, I've been making sales, right? If I make more sales than anybody on this room, you really got to look at yourself, okay? Because granted, I'm not going to tell you, I'm running people that I've called at one point or another. 2 of those are not though. 2 of them are door knocks because they were outside when I showed up to see somebody. But guys, you see how crazy I am during the day? I'm only out for maybe 2 to 3 hours, at best. As you guys well know, I don't like to put those under my name because I don't get paid for them. So be prepared. I will be doing something. It won't be on a sale, match a sale. It's not going to be like that. It'll probably be on staying on route. Best time of lunch, the hour exact, okay? First knock, last sale. I don't know how I'm gonna do it yet, okay? But I will be giving these out either tomorrow or Saturday when I come up with a good enough thing, because I plan to be myself. Right now, what am I at, 8 sales? I plan to be at 15. That's what I plan to be at. And keep in mind, I'm still doing interviews, okay? You guys call me, right? And I'm there. So I have a lot on my plate, but that's how important it is for me to get to this number, because that's my number, okay? And you see me sometimes going crazy, that's because guess what? I'm a lot like Caleb. I want that number, and you guys have to feel the same way if you want to make that kind of money. If you don't, then don't bother. Go work at McDonald's. You get paid and you just put in your hours. But if you want to get to that next level, you want to, man, make that $1,500 paycheck, you gotta step it up. You gotta step up. Even when you're high, like you are right now, I know you're riding on cloud 9, and that's great. Don't step down. Don't let go. You're riding a hot hand. When things get hot, ask Ryan. When things are hot, they're real hot, right? But boy, when they get cold, it gets frigid. That's what happens in sales. So things will turn around. When it gets hot, that's when you got to door knock even harder. Because yesterday, Austin, how many sales did you make in an hour?
3.
So it's possible, okay? It's possible. 3 sales in an hour. I know that there's people in this room that to get 1 sale, they've spoken for more than an hour, right? Think about it. It's possible. Couple of things I wanted to go over. Prepay. Guys, if you guys get a check, a prepaid check, I want you guys to text me the check number, okay? So like that I have it. Just write prepaid check and the check number and the amount. So like that I know I gotta call you. Because keep in mind, audit closes at 8:30. So when we get back at night, I'm trying to get all these checks in, but they're not gonna clear on time. Okay, so these numbers are a little skewed if you have stuff in order, which is the little number obviously to the left. Mosquito sales. We have 1, okay? We have 1 mosquito sale, and we've made a lot of promises for this, what is it, Bob? The Hokey Pokey with Monday.
Yeah, the hokey pokey.
Dude, it would be awful to have everybody doing it at the same time, including myself. I haven't made any yet either. But I think today we're gonna turn it around. It's supposed to be 78 degrees today. There are some passing showers, okay? Don't let God control your sales. Because if it rains, the landlord is still going to get his rent, right? If it rains, the electric company still has got to get paid, cable's got to get paid, you still got to eat. So don't let the rain get in your way. It's not supposed to rain heavy, okay? Our technicians are out there, they're working, okay? You might get a passing shower. If it downpours, go for cover, and then keep going. Anybody that needed route, has route? Any questions for me? Let's do some projections, see what we got, and then we'll do some role play. Ryan, what do you think Caleb wants? Okay. Tori, you need to make up some ground, so go ahead.
3.
Tyran,
I'm gonna push for 3.
Justin,
3.
Ryan, Calvin,
3.
Brandon,
2.
Austin,
3.
Scott,
2.
Summer,
3.
Jacob,
2.
Paul,
2.
Sarah.
1.
Oh, you have a strong callback, don't you?
No.
Okay, I thought you had a strong callback.
I don't know. Shoot. I'll
All right. Paul,
1.
I'm gonna put Logan for 1, and I have 2. I'll say 4 for myself because I think I can do 2 more.
I think Logan can get 2 today.
You think
I
so?
think we should put him down for 2.
All right.
I think we should put him again.
All right, we'll put him down for 2. So Austin, what do we have here?
We did this, we'll catch up. We'll catch up.
41 if you count yours.
41. Okay, guys. So we're saying 41. If we can get 35, okay, That's 600. 35 puts us back on pace to get out of here early on Saturday. Otherwise, make plans, make arrangements, we'll be working late. But I think it's possible. And like I said, if everybody delivers their number, remember, this is also your paycheck. Worry about your paycheck like I worry about mine, like Caleb worries about his, like Bob worries about his. Worry about your own paycheck. Believe me, your future self will hate you. You'll remember these words. Mark it. I'm telling you, it's happened to me. Okay? You'll be kicking yourself 2 weeks from now when you get a paycheck that's only $600. And you're going to say, man, I remember Joe saying that to me. What the hell did I do wrong? Pre-emergent. People need pre-emergent right now. The crabgrass control is so important. We only have a few weeks left. This is Christmas in lawn care. Apply pressure. Lean hard. And if not, make sure you come back with callbacks. If you don't have any callbacks, you're not lining yourself up for the next day. Okay, make sure you get your 100 knocks in. And if you make sales and you see you're getting hot, don't take a break. Don't lay down, man. That's when you're hot, because things will get cold. Tyrone had 0 yesterday. That's pretty frigid, right? And it doesn't feel so sexy. It's not sexy at all. All right, quick role play. Sarah, come on up. Let's do from start. What I want to hear is from start to finish. Okay. But I want you to explain to me the 333.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Alright. Hi, how are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good, my name's Sarah from TruGreen Electric Company. I was just in the neighborhood visiting Bob on my way to see Scott and had to ask you what you're for a long time.
I have a company, Sarah. I have Weed Man. Thank you, though.
Okay, alright, well, I'm not saying they're doing a bad job. In fact, I think they're doing an okay job. But as I was walking by, I happened to notice a few bare patches in the yard. And I don't know if you know, but when sun and soil meet, something has to go, and that's crabgrass. And crabgrass grows 5 times faster than regular grass. So if you had to rate your lawn from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, how would you rate it?
Probably about a 7. I mean, I thought my lawn looked pretty good.
Yeah, I would even say an 8. So what do you think we have to do today to get that to a 10?
Probably fill in the bare patches.
Exactly, and that's why I'm here today. We just got your neighbor Bob on our 333 program, which is 3 applications in the spring, 3 applications in the summer, and 3 applications in the fall. And that includes your fertilization, weed control, pre and post emergence, your insect and grub control, aeration and overseeding, and a one-time feeding of all your trees and shrubs. I just need a few pieces of information from you to get you on the schedule today, though.
Nice job, right? I'll tell you what you're doing wrong. Did anybody catch what was wrong? And I guarantee it, this is what you're doing out in the field. Anybody see, I mean, the pitch was flawless, right? You're pitching at the door. I'll bet you $1 million. You're not dragging them outside. I know you're not.
Yeah, one person, that's it.
Okay? Because it wasn't natural. Okay? The natural part, well, I gotta show you a couple things and just turn and walk away. And I didn't see you do that. In fact, you almost felt uncomfortable doing it. Try it. Believe me. Seeing is believing. Bring them outside. If you're pitching at the door, look, if it's pouring, I understand, but if it's not, bring them outside. Trust me when I tell you, it will make a difference. We make more sales on the grass than we do at the door. I'm not saying it's impossible, but we're right now Christmas in lawn care, okay? So you're gonna be able to sell 2 at the door. You'd be able to sell 4 or 5 if you bring them out to the lawn. There's people that are doing it, guys. There are people, I'll show you the commission report. There are people that are selling 40 sales a week. That's how they're doing it. They're closing fast, bringing them outside and shutting it. Step down. Step down. If they right away go from the 333, oh, that's way too much. Step it down. Start at the 333 and work your way down. But you got one?
Yeah.
Nice job. All right. Now, so that means that I can increase your number by 1?
I think you carried over one of the 2 from that lady.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that was her.
Okay. All right.
We can erase that little 2 and
Make it all right. So guys, like I said, more than anything is pitch from the top, work your way down. but make sure you're bringing them outside. Right now is the time, and if you're not pitching, look, you don't understand, you don't have enough time to wait. I understand you want to think about it. I understand you got to talk to your wife. I understand you got to talk to your husband. But unfortunately, we don't have that time right now. Let me get down this first application. We got to get down this $29.95, this 50% off app right now. It should have been done 2 weeks ago. Our trucks have been out for 6 weeks. How much time do we have left before round one is over?
Round one is actually over middle of May.
Okay, so that means that there's less than a month, and then we won't see pre-emergent anymore. Crabgrass will be here. Soil temperatures are warming up. It's 80 degrees out. Although our stuff says a month from now, it's already warm. Today and tomorrow it's supposed to be nearly 80 degrees. That makes everything grow. I'm sure everybody's seen their grass grow, right? Everybody's been mowing.
I'm getting questions like, well, if I start now, why am I going to have to pay for all 3 in the spring? It's going to be pointless.
What do you mean all 3 in the spring?
3 applications in the spring.
Well, because we come out every 4 to 5 weeks.
Okay, yeah, but
Yeah.
but spring's almost over, so I don't want to have to pay for those. The first and second application, I don't want it. I don't want to be charged for it.
Absolutely, and I agree with you, ma'am. I completely agree. But you know what the problem is that the pre-emergent, you're starting off late already, okay? The pre-emergent still has to be put down, okay? That's a must do. If you don't do that, you'll have crabgrass spreading everywhere. Okay, the second application is a post-emergent and weed control. You're definitely gonna need it because spring weeds are coming up. Okay, so although you're behind, we gotta catch up. We gotta catch up. You still need the applications. It's inevitable. Believe me, and as the season goes on in summer, we're gonna drop the 3-3-3, okay? Because there's no way of pitching it. When we can't do it. But right now, they still have the possibility of getting all the applications done. Yep.
What I've been saying is, I've been saying we have about, 7 weeks, because it's a 5-week month in the month of May, so we have about 7 weeks left
Yep.
of spring.
Yep.
So I'm gonna get you on right away before it's too late, like I've been basically.
Absolutely,
creating
and that's
an
the way to
urgency.
urgent. I always tell them, I think by next week, we're not putting it down anymore, okay?
Okay.
You gotta do it right now, right now. I could probably get you on the schedule, Scott. If you sign up today, I'm gonna push by Wednesday. I think I can have it done. Okay, maybe Tuesday. I mean, I gotta take a look at the schedule because we're really tight. It's gotta be urgent. If you're saying, all right, you wanna talk to your wife? Yeah, talk to your wife, call me, no problem, see you later. That's a very weak close. That's a very weak callback. They're not gonna call you. I'll bet you $1 million. Anybody that's been here since March 6th, have you guys experienced people tell you that they'll call you back? And did you believe them? Right? And did they call you back?
No.
Probably not.
I think I've had one person actually call me back.
Yeah. They go. The other thing is we're getting a great response out of these door hangers. Put them up because we're getting a lot. I gotta tell you, I'm getting more of a hit this year than any other year.
I had 2 yesterday. I had one over the door hanger, Tuesday, and then the guy's father called me off that same door hanger.
Awesome.
Son game yesterday.
So, guys, we have 3 new people starting on Monday, and then we'll be overstaffed again to help us with our number. This week and next week is the biggest week. Let's have a great day today, guys. We need to deliver your number. All right? Please deliver your number.